morning, ladies and gentlemen. The Palm Beach Gardens Community High School administration, faculty, staff, and students welcomes you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. The Palm Beach Gardens High School graduation ceremony represents the culmination of years of work and sacrifice on the part of our graduates and their families. It is a formal occasion meriting dignified behavior on the part of the graduates as well as the audience. One of the cornerstone principles of Palm Beach Gardens High School's vision of excellence is to maintain a respectful environment. In order to further our vision and in keeping with the dignity of this commencement ceremony, we ask for your cooperation by not shouting names or using noisemakers during the ceremony. Please silence all cell phones and remain in your seats for the duration. Thank you for your cooperation and support in making today's graduation ceremony a truly memorable one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the procession of this year's seniors, the Palm Beach Gardens Community High School class of 2025.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Welcome, Palm Beach Gardens High School, class of 2025. Welcome to the family, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests here today. My name is Micaela Simbulan. Throughout my 4 years in high school, I have been tasked with multiple responsibilities. I am top 10 of my class, a pre-medical student, a member of SGA, as well as holding a district position as the co-vice president for the Florida Association of Student Council, an officer for National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and Health Occupation Students of America, as well as part of National English Honor Society and Math Honor Society. And I couldn't have done it without my parents, my sisters, my friends, and most of all, God. And I stand here with my last duty at the Palm Beach Gardens High School to be your Mistress of Ceremony. I'm so thrilled to say that we have finally made it to the day we've all been waiting for, graduation. This is your chance to finally soak in all the accomplishments that you've made throughout the 4 years in high school. From the first day we've all walked through those Jurassic Park gates, we have gone through thick and thin to be in the seats we're in now. You stepped into your first high school classroom. You took on that leadership role, and you were the ones to make it all happen and make all those around you proud of the person you are today. Now, are you ready, class of 2025? Now, let's welcome our principal, Miss Michelle Fleming. As class of 2025, in our years of high school, we have experienced multiple leaders leading Palm Beach Gardens into different directions. But there is no one like Miss Fleming. In just 1 year, she transformed PBGHS with her expansionary visions and goals. Again, give a round of applause to Miss Fleming.
Thank you, Michaela. Good morning, and again, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Palm Beach Gardens High School class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce colleagues but honored platform guests. First, Mr. Michael J. Burke, Superintendent of the Palm Beach County School District. Mr. Matthew J. Lane, District 1, School Board, Palm Beach County. Mrs. Maria Bishop, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Camille Long, Regional Superintendent, North Region. Dr. Joseph Lee, North Region Instructional Superintendent for Secondary Schools. Also, Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Joseph Sanchez. Mr. David Dolan, Chief of Facilities. I thank all of them for being here. Some of our students today, Aiden Coulter, valedictorian. Rhea Shaw, salutatorian. Michaela Simbulon, our Mistress of Ceremonies. Gabrielle Mays, Senior Class President. And I'm extremely proud to have such amazing colleagues, and it is a great honor to be able to introduce these outstanding leaders from our Palm Beach Gardens and Riviera Beach feeder pattern elementary and middle schools. All of these educators have had an impact on the class of 2025. We have Dr. Vernica Murray, principal of Washington Elementary School. Dr. Carlos Castro, principal of Lake Park Elementary School. Go Lions. Mr. Ricky Clark, principal of John F. Kennedy Middle School. And Mrs. Kimberly Evans, principal of Palm Beach Gardens Elementary School. While this ceremony is a celebration of many years of work by our graduates, and this morning is truly about them, I'd be remiss if I didn't take some time to thank some very important people. First, I would like to thank the parents and families of our graduates. Thank you for supporting your children through their years in school, and especially these 4 years of high school. And thank you for allowing Palm Beach Gardens Community High School the honor and privilege in educating your child. Graduates, please give your parents and families a huge round of applause. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Superintendent Burke, Deputy Superintendent Tierney, North Region Superintendent Dr. Camille Long, and Instructional Superintendent Dr. Joseph Lee for providing Palm Beach Gardens High School with the resources and the support that we need to succeed. Thanks also to our feeder school principals for supporting all of Palm Beach Gardens High School's initiatives, and special thanks to School Board member Matthew Lane for already being an unwavering advocate for Palm Beach Gardens High School and its students. As you can imagine, that's right, go ahead. In addition, as you might imagine, hosting an event this large with as many moving parts as it has requires many people working together. I would like to thank the Education Network, the School District Communications Department, School Police, and most importantly, Mr. Eric Stern, who coordinates all aspects of the district's commencement ceremonies. Finally, I would like to thank our faculty and staff members who have been so instrumental in the overall development of our graduates, and whose high expectations have been the catalyst in the success of this senior class. I am grateful, and I am sure you are too, for their dedication and commitment to Palm Beach Gardens High School and to all of our students. I am thankful for the fact that they have taken up the calling to be educators and have worked tirelessly to ensure all of our students can cross the stage today. Can all of the Palm Beach Gardens High School educators, faculty, and staff please stand and be recognized? Round of applause for our staff. Thank you to all of you. I feel lucky to be your colleague. I would also like to take a moment to recognize one outstanding faculty member who will soon be trading in her gradebook and lesson plans for her beach chair, Mrs. Diane Hook. We wish you well in your retirement. Thank you for your 46 years of commitment to serving students and especially 39 of those years all at Palm Beach Gardens Community High School. Not only has she dedicated her years to our students, but also inspiring and mentoring several Palm Beach Gardens High School faculty members who are amongst us today. I am so grateful that I have had the opportunity to work with you as your colleague, your assistant principal, and now principal. You will be sorely missed around campus, but the impact that you have made will remain for years to come. Congratulations on your retirement, Diane. And now, it is my honor to introduce you all to our superintendent, Mr. Michael J. Burke. As the superintendent of the A-rated Palm Beach County School District, Mr. Michael Burke is passionate about supporting academic excellence and paving the way to postgraduate success for our district's 170,000 students who attend 182 schools. Mr. Burke has dedicated more than 3 decades to public education in Florida, including more than 27 years of service to the students and families here in Palm Beach County. It is my honor to welcome a leader who believes in the potential of every graduate. Please join me in welcoming our amazing superintendent, Mr. Michael Burke.
Congratulations, Palm Beach Gardens High School class of 2025. It is your time to thrive. Parents, family, friends, and district colleagues, please join me in a huge round of applause for these amazing graduates. All right, go Gators. I hope all our moms in the house had a terrific Mother's Day yesterday, and what better gift, right, than to be part of this great ceremony here this morning. It's an honor for me to serve as superintendent of your A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, and I'm glad to be a small part of this important ceremony. I feel a special connection to this class. You see, I became superintendent about the same time you all became high school freshmen, and now, 4 years later, you are seniors about to graduate, and I'm starting to receive senior citizen discounts. So not too shabby. For our graduates, it probably seems like it took a long time to reach this important milestone in your life. 13 years of formal education, including kindergarten. But I bet for your parents with us today, it feels like those 13 years flew by pretty fast. The older I get, the faster time seems to move by, and the last thing I want to do this morning is waste your time. So I will try to be brief with my remarks. Class of 2025, time is your most valuable asset. Much more valuable than money. Unlike money, you can't ever earn or replenish the time you've used. Every second that passes is time that you've spent and can't get back. I graduated high school in 1985, or as you might say, back in the 1900s. And coincidentally, that was the same year the movie Back to the Future came out. I hope you remember this classic movie. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years. But in the movie, high school student Marty McFly goes 30 years back in time, and his interactions with his parents end up having a profound impact on his future life. The movie shows us how even seemingly small decisions in the past can have significant consequences in the future. The decisions you make and how you choose to spend your time over the next 4 years will likely impact the quality of your life for the next 40 years. Think about it. You are entering a critical period in your life, so be mindful of the decisions you make. Ask yourself, Is this decision going to help or hurt me achieve my goals? There will be countless decisions to make in the years ahead, and please be sure to always consider the consequences and do what you know deep down is good for you. Your graduation today is a major life accomplishment, so enjoy it. Celebrate with friends and family. We are all proud of you. Think about all the people who have helped you get to the stage today. Your parents, family, friends, teachers, counselors, coaches, mentors, and school administrators. Graduates, please show them your appreciation with a big round of applause. Nice. That's the power of love right there for my Back to the Future fans. As superintendent, I also want to thank Palm Beach County for always supporting our schools. Whether that's on the ballot, in the classroom, or in the community, you have my deepest thanks. Now tomorrow, graduates, when the parties are over, it's time to get to work on your next major life goal. Do not delay. Don't ghost your goals. Or as you might say, don't be delulu. Spend your time, energy, and attention on working towards your next big accomplishment. You went to school to learn. Remember, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Reading, writing, and arithmetic are the branches of the learning tree. So keep climbing and make learning new things a lifelong pursuit. Further your education by going to college, serving your country in the military, obtaining technical education, or acquiring skills and certifications on the job. These are all good options, and you can do more than one. What's important is you continue on an educational path that helps you reach the life you want for yourself. Class of 2025, the future is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. You have the vision, you have the tools, you have a high school diploma. Now it's time for everyone to let you cook. And as you begin your careers, remember that your time is valuable. So is what you earn. So make investing in your future a habit. Pay yourself first and save a little each paycheck. Trust me, if you do this for 30 or 40 years, you'll be glad you did. Graduates, you are the future. Cherish this moment, learn from the past, and invest wisely in the time that lies before you. On behalf of Mr. Matthew J. Lane, your school board member, and the entire school board, congratulations. We are proud of you, and we wish you all the best in life. And I'm going to leave you with this video and a little trip down memory lane. Thank you.
Thank you to our superintendent, Mr. Burke. This student has successfully taken 9 ACE, 9 AP, and 6 dual enrollment classes. She has received a 4.0 GPA and a 5.2 HPA and received 3 pharmacy tech certifications. She's an officer for multiple clubs and organizations, including Science, English, and Math National Honor Society, National Honor Society, Health Occupation Students of America, and Interact Club. She has also been selected as a Pathfinder nominee for Science and has committed to the University of Florida for biology on a pre-health professional track. I have seen her work hard every day to be the highly praised person she is. Now, introducing your salutatorian and my good friend, Ria Shaw.
Good morning and welcome to all my fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and family and friends that are here to celebrate this impressive milestone with us. My name is Ria Shaw, and I'm the class of 2025 salutatorian. I'm incredibly honored to be speaking here on this stage today. I want to thank all of the teachers, staff, and administration for their dedication and patience as they taught us not only in the classroom, but valuable life lessons outside of it that we will never forget. I also want to give a huge thank you to my parents and older sister. I truly could not be here without all your love and support. As a child of immigrants, I have seen all the hard work and sacrifices my parents have made for my sister and I, and we are forever grateful for them. Last but certainly not least, to all my fellow graduates, today's the day, the moment we've been dreaming of since freshman year is finally here. I want to thank all of my classmates for making high school one of the most exciting and memorable times of my life. I'm so glad to be here today celebrating our graduation, especially since we missed our 8th grade graduation due to the pandemic. High school's intimidating enough. Now pair that with having spent the past year and a half learning from home. Personally, I was really scared and nervous entering high school. I worried about not fitting in, not making new friends, or not passing my classes. I constantly stressed myself out with these what-if scenarios. However, my grandfather always told me that I could handle whatever difficult scenario was thrown my way as long as I continued to work hard. And so I did. I worked extremely hard in my classes, spending countless hours each night doing homework and studying for tests. I worked hard on creating friendships that I know will last an eternity, even when we are thousands of miles apart. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed away just a few months before he could see me walk across the stage today. But I will never forget all of the advice he used to give me. As I get ready to start a new chapter of my life at college, those same doubts creep up in the back of my mind, even more now with the added stress of adulting and without the guidance and support of my grandfather. However, I remind myself that my hard work will continue to pave my path forward and make my grandfather proud, and I know you all can do the same. When we all entered high school in 2021, we were just some shy, awkward middle schoolers wearing masks, navigating the endless hallways and flights of stairs that took our breath each time we climbed them. However, we overcame this and many other challenges that came along the way. Whether we were struggling with a class, worrying about passing a test, or deciding what to wear for prom, I'm so proud of our grit, perseverance, and determination through these challenges that have developed us into the individuals we are today and shown us the power of hard work. We didn't just survive high school, we showed up early, stayed late, and tried again and again, and that's not good luck, it's hard work. We showed ourselves that we are not a product of our circumstances, but rather our decisions. Our greatest success is not in never failing, but rising after each fall. Regardless of where our respective journeys may take us, I hope all of you can remember the lessons we learned in high school and fondly look back at the time we had at Gardens. As we continue developing our passions and finding our purpose, always remember that there will be obstacles in our path, but we all have the strength and ability to work hard and overcome them. Once again, congratulations to my fellow class of 2025. I wish you all much success on your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you to our salutatorian, Ria Shaw. This student has absolutely worked tirelessly to be at the top of our academic class. He is quick to understand a concept, but is never afraid to ask a question. He has taken 7 AP classes, 2 dual enrollment classes, 11 ACE classes, and ended with a 5.4 weighted GPA. Not only does he focus on his academics, but he has been involved in multiple organizations at school, including the president of the Computer Science Honor Society, Vice President of the National English Honor Society, and a member of the National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Society. He is also a Pathfinder nominee for academic excellence. He plans on attending the University of Florida and majoring in psychology and criminology. Now, introducing your valedictorian, Aiden Coulter.
Good morning. Good morning, fellow graduates, staff, and distinguished members of the audience. My name is Aiden Coulter, and it is with great honor that I stand before you all today as our class's valedictorian. I want to start off by thanking those who helped me the most to getting where I am today. My parents and my friends. When I felt like I had no one, I was always proven wrong. You supported me at my worst and at my best. You shaped me into the person I am today, motivated me, and encouraged me to succeed. I would not be on this stage without you. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd see myself in this position. In middle school, I was a subpar student. I consistently received poor grades and even had to stay after school to do credit recovery classes just in order to meet the requirements to graduate middle school. Then I moved during the 8th grade. I developed a new friend group who supported me, unlike those of my past. Of course, over time, some of those friendships have faded, as they tend to do. Life has caused us to drift apart, but nonetheless, they have been critical to my success. That isn't to say that these past 4 years have been easy, though. There have been days where I've spent 8 hours on homework, days that I would be thankful to lay down before 9 p.m. Who made this better? My friends and my family. People who reassured me, no matter the circumstances I was facing. When I felt hopeless, they reminded me that in the end it would all be worth it. And to my relief, it was. What I've been trying to illustrate is that the people that you surround yourself with may not define you as a person, but will inevitably shape how you perceive the world and influence what you do with that perception. They are your influences, regardless of how independent you think you are. It is fundamental that you find fantastic people to surround yourself with, like I did. This isn't to discredit myself, however. Certainly my accomplishments are because of my hard work and countless hours of devotion. But I've never been inspired to change my ways so that I could work hard without these people. Wherever you may go, university, college, trade school, or straight into the workforce, focus on your academics and successes first. But secondarily, find yourself a good group to be with, because they may introduce you to different perspectives about life, encouragement to succeed, and improve your quality of life. I want to thank Mrs. Bozeman, who took time out of her day to catalyze who is standing before you all today in the 8th grade. You developed the backbone of my academic triumph. Thank you, Han, my wonderful girlfriend, for being my second half. Thank you to my sister, Rory, both of my parents, and my grandmother for being my #1 supporters in all things academic. Thank you to Andrew and Marquise. Thank you to Andrew and Marquise for being the laughter in my life. You two are the funniest pair of people I've met, and I'm so glad I was able to meet you both at the beginning of my high school journey instead of later. And finally, thank you to my friends who have been with me through thick and thin. You know who you are. Now, I'd like to leave this off with a quote adapted from Daniel Keyes. There will be many people who will give money or materials, perhaps because it is more convenient or easier, but very few who will give something deeper, time and affection. Keep those in your life who do. Thank you.
Thank you to our valedictorian, Aiden Coulter. The Palm Beach Gardens High School Galore Concert Choir, led by Ms. Christina Pierre, has achieved many throughout this year. With only 2 years of teaching this choir, they have been able to achieve first place at the Music in the Parks competition in Atlanta, Georgia. They received 3 superior ratings at the Music Performance Assessment at the district level and 2 superior ratings at the state level. It is no doubt that this group is musically talented. Here to perform My Pride, please join me in welcoming the Galore Concert Choir.
Looking outside to find myself, I've been so alone. I crossed the river of pain I felt, it led me far from home.
Broken into a million pieces, searching for a light.
A tiny spark that knows the way and reminds me there's beauty in knowing who I really am inside and growing into the me that doesn't need to hide. It's all about the journey, yes. Choose a family by your side. It's here I know I'll find my pride. I'll find my pride. Firmly planted feet on the ground, we know who we are. Shimmering and shining bright, we're touching every star.
We'll fight for all those who cannot speak, protecting what is right.
In every moment we show love, will remind us there's beauty in knowing who I really am inside and growing into the me that doesn't need to hide. It's all about the journey, yes. Choose a family by your side. It's here I know I'll find my pride. I'll find my pride. We're celebrating who we are with others who have come this far. With strength to shine so brightly and find there's beauty in knowing who I really am inside and growing into the me that doesn't need to hide. It's all about the journey, yes. Will you stand by my side? I'm living in the beauty of my pride. I found my pride. I found my pride.
Thank you for the wonderful performance from the Palm Beach Gardens Galore Concert Choir. This person ran for the president position and was elected by you to lead the class. She has helped work behind the scenes to help create a memorable year for the class of 2025 seniors. She has been in multiple clubs and organizations, including the National Honor Society, Science, and English Honor Society. She has also held numerous leadership positions, including Vice President of SGA, Black Student Union President, and the Varsity Head Cheer Captain. She has reached over 1,500 community service hours and is the Pathfinder nominee in history and political science. She plans to attend Florida State University to major in criminology on a full-ride scholarship. Now, please give another round of applause to your president, Gabrielle Mays. Good morning to my fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and supportive family and friends. Thank you for allowing me this final moment as your senior class president. Resilience, the capacity to withstand or to recover quickly from difficulties or toughness. That's the word I'd use to define our high school experience. Not because we always felt tough, but because we had to become tough. We had to become resilient. When I walked through these doors as a freshman, I thought I had time. Time to play around, time to be careless, time to just be young. And so I did what a lot of us did. I took things for granted. The people, the moments, the time that seemed almost endless. 9th and 10th grade flew by in a blur of lessons we didn't even know we were learning yet. But then came our upperclassmen years. Everything began to hit a little harder, especially those 2,000-word essays due at 11:59 each and every night. Shout out to you, Mr. Lilly. Life began to require more from us, not just as students, but as people. And somewhere between the sleepless nights, the quiet disappointments, the silent victories, and the push to keep showing up, we grew, we matured. I realized that high school wasn't just about grades or clubs or prom nights. It was about finding out who we were and who we wanted to be. Each of us took a different journey through these 4 years. Some of us made memories that will last forever. Some of us faced challenges that no one even knows about. And yet, here we are. Not with the same experiences, not with the same paths ahead, but with the same moment to celebrate right now. After today, our routes will split. Some of us will head to college, some will work, some will explore, and some will still be figuring it all out. And that's okay, because life isn't about doing everything the same. It's about doing it authentically. Before I close, I would like to take a moment to say thank you. To my village, I thank my family and my loved ones, but specifically my mom and dad. Thank you for being the foundation that held me up when I didn't even know I needed holding. Your sacrifices, your love, your strength, and your unwavering connections. It got me here. My desire to be successful is because of the hard work I watched from you both. To my siblings, thank you for reminding me what joy looks like, even on my hardest days. You are my heart, my humor, and my hope. To my 2 closest friends, Mishael and Rania Lee. Thank you for being my peace and my support, sometimes at the same time. For the late night talks, the uncontrollable laughs, the deep cries, and the reminder that I didn't have to go through anything alone. Thank you for helping me get through high school. To my coaches, teachers, and mentors, thank you for pushing me beyond my limits, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You saw strength in me before I could see it in myself. To everyone who poured into me, thank you for being a part of my journey. And more importantly, thank you to my graduates who have trusted me to be your senior class president. Love carried us. Resilience brought us here, and now purpose will lead us. Class of 25, we made it, and this is only the beginning. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. President Gabrielle Mays. I am honored to introduce someone who has made an incredible impact on our school in just 1 year, Miss Michelle Fleming. Miss Fleming is no stranger to Palm Beach Gardens High School. Before returning this year as our principal, she spent nearly a decade here as an assistant principal, always putting students first and championing academic excellence. Under her leadership, she has supported our graduation rate and increased ACE diploma completion opportunities. She launched the Student Leadership Initiative known as the President's Circles. She worked hard to ensure every Gator has the support they need to succeed. With over 20 years of experience in education, Ms. Fleming has led schools to top rankings, helped secure major grants, and made a name for herself as a results-driven, student-focused leader. But beyond her professional accomplishments, She's also a proud mother of 2 teenagers who attend Palm Beach County schools, a proud wife of a fellow educator, and the daughter and daughter-in-law of retired teachers. Education truly runs in her family. Please help me welcome our principal and proud Gator, Miss Michelle Fleming.
Oh, that was so nice, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud parents and families, and most importantly, this incredible graduating class of 2025. As we gather here today, amidst the vibrant culmination of your years of schooling, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you as your principal and address you all. Your achievement today is not only a testament to your academic prowess, but also a testament to your unwavering resilience and adaptability. Speaking of academic excellence, this class of 2025 has earned over $1.6 million in scholarship funds, and 38 of you will receive an ACE diploma equaling over $500,000 in Bright Future scholarships. Today we celebrate not just a milestone, but a journey, one that began 4 years ago when this senior class first walked through those illustrious Jurassic Park gates of Palm Beach Gardens High School, wide-eyed, unsure, and maybe even a little overwhelmed. You were freshmen navigating crowded hallways, figuring out which stairwells to take, and wondering if you'd never make it to class on time. Some of you never did. You are the class that endured change. You've had 3 principals in 4 years, but you didn't just adapt, you thrived. You are the class that has shown resilience, heart, and an unshakable Greater Gator spirit. Today is not just about reflecting where you started, it's about celebrating how far you have come and looking forward to the incredible adventure ahead. Because if there's one thing I know for certain, it's this: a Greater Gator is never afraid of new waters. You are ready to take on the world. Today we celebrate you, the class of 2025. You've made it through tests and trials, early mornings, late nights, victories, and setbacks. And now standing here, you're ready to step into the next chapter. As you leave this chapter of high school behind, I do want to share a short story that I hope will stay with you. This is a story about 2 very different trees, the oak and the bamboo. The oak tree is massive, sturdy, and proud. It stands tall and unyielding. When the storms come, the oak resists, but sometimes even the mighty oak breaks under the pressure. Then there's the bamboo. Starts off small. In fact, in the first few years, you might not even notice it growing much. But during that time, it's developing a deep root system and strong underground, quietly and steadily. And when the time is right, the bamboo shoots up incredibly fast. And when the storms come, the bamboo doesn't break. It bends. It sways with the wind. And after the storm passes, it's still standing. You see, your school years through this point may have had their fair share of storms: COVID, academic stress, personal challenges, and uncertainty about the future. Some of you may have felt like the oak, very strong and immovable, while others may have felt more like the bamboo, quietly building your strength, often underestimated. You see, both of these have value, but I want to encourage you as you move forward to embrace the resilience of the bamboo. Be willing to bend. Life will bring turbulent weather, college rejections, job interviews that don't go as planned, relationships that end, and plans that change. Bending does not mean breaking. It means surviving, it means adapting, and eventually, it means thriving. Like the bamboo, you grow in ways no one expected, sometimes even surprising yourself. And just like the bamboo takes time to show its full potential, your greatest growth may come when no one is watching, during the hard days, the quiet days, and the "am I even doing this right" days. So as you move forward, remember this: be grounded like the oak in your values and your dreams, but be flexible like the bamboo in your journey. Because the world doesn't just need strong minds, it needs adaptable hearts. and it needs you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Keep growing, keep bending, and keep standing tall. Congratulations. Thank you. Now for some more fun stuff. All right, Superintendent Burke, I hereby declare that the students before you have successfully completed all requirements and standards for school graduation as prescribed by the Florida State Department of Education and the School District of Palm Beach County to earn their diploma or certificate of completion. Mr. Burke and honored guests, please join me for the presentation of diplomas to the members of the Palm Beach Gardens Community High School class of 2025.
Aiden Coulter, Ria Shaw, Gabrielle Mays, Ariana O'Connor, Ronnie Dendo, Rhodia Lumius, Adriana Stotsdale, Jordana Williams. What's your name? Jolene Mathurin, Michaela Semblon, Johnny Nguyen, Patricia Martin, Natalie Morcille, Jaden Stone, Kaylin Cortez, Holly Franco, Ye Wing Wang, Shania Charles, Han Lee, Sophia Pena, Zachary Braga, Raymond Zhu, Jaden Wen, Omar Gabala, Ian Vertucci, Peter Perdomo, Paxton Sohan, Tiara Mason, Alisa Giarzuso, Wyatt Datil Outlip, Joel Rolden, Sydney Schaefer, Ashley Judges, Jeremiah DeRosier, Victoria Scott, Danica Moplezia, Reagan Towns, Lucas Valencia, Hader Ali, Summer Alprevrana, Ashlendi Augustin, Haley Baldwin, Aya Bisara, Abigail Blake, Haley Brizak, Holly Chestnut, Shanaria Clayton, Caleb Crowder, Dashley Daddis, Deja Jesus, Leah Claudio, Cynthia Lopez, Cam Don, Janaya Francis, Tabilka Gideon, Rodine Genesant, Jeannie Gonzalez Gramajo, Miranda Hamid, Alana Hicks, Akaria Higgins, Thomas James, Ethan Shern, Marvin Johnson, Stevenson Julian, Sharika LaRose, Kaylee Lawson, Janaya Lenton, David Lubin, Yvonne Miller, Ethan Montero, Tatiana Morales, Azaria Morgan, Violet Narcisse, Sashay Nelson Johnson, Lena Wen, Chili Perez, Reese Petch, Daniel Robinson, Ava Robinson, Nicholson Saint-Ville, Alicia Sanchez Flores, Samantha Sembalon, Randy Simone De Leon, Emily Tessie, Mary Vale Vasquez, Mia Vasquez, Cassia Wedderburn, America Wright, Sean White, Yasser Ahmed, Samir O'Cloak, Luis Acosta Martinez, Nathaliena Adolph, Yusuf Ahmed, Juvens Alsama, Sean Aliskowski, Richard Alberton, Rikisha Alberton, Aiden Allen, Amanda Alvarez Acosta, Nenka Amazon, Edgar Ambrosio, Jasmine Anfanfong, Jaden Anderson, Janaya Anderson, Ariana Andrews, Mariah Andrews, Noishma Antoine, Steve Antoine, Michelle Arden Gomez, Asia Ehrlers, Jarvis Aristide, Emmanuel Arroyo, Joshua Artiel, Joshua Askew, Caitlin Apayuso Zambrano, Armani Ayala, Jaden Ayala, Luisa Ayala Garcia, Maria Juliana Astuero, Jonathan Barata, Adrian Balbuena, Zion Barney, Michael Barron, Helen Barros da Silva, Catherine Barlett, Kendall Barton, Francie Bastian, Michelle Bateau, Anderson Batten Velasquez, Juan Bayard, Christopher Busico, Velocen Belfort, Iana Bell, Rhea Bellamy, Elizabeth Bennett, Samuel Bermudez, Khadija Bernard, Hudson Bernier, Christopher Bieber, Sierra Blake, Frederick Bogans, Mervyn Bose, Luis Bonifacio Luzarbe, Amoya Brown, Brandy Brown, Janaya Brown, Lavaris Brown, Shadre Brown, Andrew Bryan, Saria Branch, Donald Burney, Joronda Burney, Dante Butler, Riley Bird, Ramon Cabarro, Jonathan Cador, O'Brien Caliste, Jefferson Camo, Darius Campbell, Lexi Kennedy, Samuel Contav, Stephanie Cargill, Montanique Karn, Shania Carpenter, Melody Carrillo, Melvin Carrillo, Alyssa Carides, Beston Castamere, Fransley Castells, Brendan Castillo, Connor Castillon, Shayla Ferguson, James Seriak, Jaden Charles, Joanna Charles, Mohammed Chowdhury, Jonathan Chavez Rodriguez, Prisbon Ciceron, Josh Civil, Kevon Clark, Noah Clark, Emerson Emmanuel Clemente Chaj, Edwin Coleman, Montre Coley, Raynan Coley, Donnie Colony, Steve Colon, Tamaria Connie, Jasmine Cook, Nicholas Correa, Kevin Cribs, Magdalena Kukil Kalel, Andrea Cuelvro, Gary Cuff, Lillian Cutts, Jaron Danielle, Sanaya Darby, Donasha Drod, Sandley Dazier, Miles Davis, Anthony De Cruz Pena, Neville Dean, Jada Decius, Brianna Durdell, Deradine Desjardins, with JC Delicatesse, Clonel Dennis, Dominique Doraco Franklin, Nakeli Desenor, Elijah Deriviere, Jordan DeVos, Kitsia Dectant, Ray Dieppe, Mark Dimanche, Shnika Divers, Anaja Dixon, Kennedy Dixon, Yannin Dahl, Marcus Donald, Alex Dunjul, Kevin Dorr, DeAndre Dorr, Natsar Dosu, Ryan Downey, Sydney Dozier, Sharif Dasuki, Aiden Estrella, Marcos Duarte, Naomi Duenas, Kiyami Duinkirk, Tyler Dukes, Dahika Demerve, Jake Dupree Turpey, Travis Durham, Cheyenne Duval, Adolfina Deverne, Ashlyn Eaton, Jada Edwards, Jody Gay Ellis, Zion Ellis, Marvin's Earlers, Ryan Estes, Akila Etheridge, Jean Etienne, Lindsay Etienne, Lubens Etienne, Shakivia Evans, Ludmila Exuma, Divinity Fan, Kennedy Faust, Justin Frederick, Tashay Fenton, Latonya Ferguson, Bethsaida Fezimil, Abdias Fertil, Sophanie Fiefi, Zanaya Fields, Natalie Guerrero, Amira Figueroa Barragan, Kennedy Figures, Kai Fina, Corey Flanagan, Kiana Fleming, Shimili Florigen, Nelka Florigen, Julio Elias Flores Chavez, Justin Forth, Ayanna Gaines, Jalen Gaines, Jimmy Gaines, Deborah Garcia Ramirez, Milura Germain, John Glassy, Stephen Gomez, Santos Gomez Gomez, Anthony Gordon, Micaiah Goss, Philip Graham, Danielle Grant, Kevion Grant, Tyler Green, Elika Graldo, Aliana Hamilton, Madison Hand, Jeremiah Hanks, Beyonce Harp, Jeremy Harper, Shanae Harriet, Marion Harris, Noah Harris, Kitlin Hartman, Sanjay Harton, Angelica Fernandez, Angelis Hernandez, Bryant Herrera, Olivia Hicks, Keyshawn Hill, Pashas Hill, Kalisa Hodges, Earl Hollis, Clavon Howard, Shania Howard, Treasure Hudson, Derry Renil Castro, Samaya Humphrey, Christiana Handel, Patrick Dominic, Lamar Mays, Jeslie Perez Perez, Kristen Anderson, April Banks, Ariana Brown, Anaya Campbell, Olivia Campbell, Amara Christian, Zadan Hussein, Matthew Lopeter, Carmen Lubin, Jelaya Magwood, Briante McKenzie, Jessica Mihalko, Brian Mendez Mendez, Sharon Perez, Lebby Perez Gonzalez, Lakaya Spence, Jerisha Hilton, Jakia Ivy, Ania Jackson, Devin Jackson, James Jackson, Savannah Jackson, Colton Jemison, David James, Jacqueline Javier Shaj, Jose Milan Jean, Jose Milan Jean, Whitney Jean Charles, Matani Jean-Jacques, Elia Jean-Baptiste, Sherry Jean-Francois, Magath Jean-Louis, Esther Jean-Pierre, Connor Jividin, Alexavier Johnson, Carter Johnson, Fabian Johnson, Jaden Jolteus, Cameron Jones, Marissa Jones, Ivan Joseph, Ronise Joseph, Emily Jolmist, Stephanie Jolmist, Gabriella King, Cortrell Lang, Anaya Lamotte, Samaya Lang, Ted Lapet, Camille Lawrence, LaKayla Gleeks, Craig LeBlanc, Fabienne Lee, Raven Long, Romeo Oliva, Hubert Lender, Jacorian Lockett, Andrew Lofton, Marco Loiseau, Daniela Lombardo, Jeremy Lohr, Kleber Lopez Velasquez, Mike Lopez, Jessica Lopez Mendez, John Vale, Lucas Vale, Elmore Luna, Gabriela Luna, Kimberly Lundy, David McKee, Jordan Magwood, Tristan Mahajo, Lazara Moran, Azaria Morero, Shanmika Marseillus, Kenia Martinez, Gila Martinez, Josue Martinez, Jada McTaggart, Karel Luke, Martinez Safreda Angelica, Diego Martinez Jarmiro, Carlos Matienzo, Giovanni Mosteri, Keyshawn Magaha, Ronisha McGee, Pierre McKenzie, Mackenzie McMahon, Mackenzie Mian Munson, Elijah Meha, Caleb Meliskar, Jamarion Mem, Jason Merard, Latavius Merritt, Nathan Messager, Corey Michelle, Kirk Millington, Jennifer Miranda, James Young, Cedric MacArthur, Jalen Mitchell, Tyler Mitchell, Lalani Molinari, Grace Montejo Velasquez, Alvin Moody, Kaylee Morales, Lourdes Morales, Christopher Morango Vergara, Danielle Mosley, Jonathan Pondu, Autumn Muckle, Adia Munoz, Kelvin Munoz, Mariana Murillo, Evan Nares, Drew Nita, Emily Young, April Wen, Amma Moody, Brianna Muldrew, Brighton Wen, Arbor Noel, Jermaine Noel, Jaden Nunez, Jaden Joshua Olive, Evensley Olibris, Talia Oliphant, Alejandro Ortiz Hernandez, Anthony Pace, Diego Pacheco, Richard Padron, Paola Pajuelo Gomero, Tony Paramore, Tej Patel, Danny Payan, Angelica Perdomo, Erison Perez, Bayron Perez Gonzalez, Soani Perez Montesinos, Luis Perez Lopez, Kenny Perez Ordonez, Darlene Perez Ortiz, Leila Perez Sanchez, Briari Peterson, Tamira Petway, Kong Fong, Dariana Phelps, Galan Fidelian, Odilson Philippe, Christopher Pierre, Gildalia Pierre, Giancarlo Pierre, Mike Pierre, Whitney Pierre, Abdiel Pineda Ojeda, Kamari Pitts, Frederick Portier, Samuel Portillo, Andrew Pusley, Kahim Powell, Samuel Promer, Noah Price, Cormelis Kadir, Xavier Quinones, Emily Quiros, Ariana Quiros, Celeste Ramirez Cruz, Carla Ramirez Ramirez, Wilfredo Ramos, Brittany Ramos Escalante, Vincent Rancano, Denzel Randell, Kenzel Randell, Taria Randell, Jamari Reed Sims, Alonzo Reese, Cayman Reno, Rovante Reynolds, Simone Rice, Francisco Rios, Carlos Rivera Miguel, Jacob Robinson, Esnedo Roblero Gomez, Emily Rodriguez, Yoshimi Rodriguez, Juan Marcos Rodriguez, Wiglinus Rodriguez Castro, Anaya Rowe, Milan Rome, Melanie Romer Gomez, Ian Roroff, Brian Rosaldo, Simone Powell, Braden Ryder, Hendrickson Sabino de la Cruz, Taylor Salter, Javen Samuel, Kihira Sanchez, Zaina Sandoval, Mario Santiago, Leslie Santos Estrada, Zoraida Santos Ramirez, Kendall Sanders, Leila Skeisha, Jacob Schurer, Nicole Schultz, Jasmine Sherrod, Shakia Sherrod, Nicola Signorelli, Andrea Smith, Bryce Smith, Chad Smith, Jamari Smith, Stefan Sanson, Anania Southall, Amaran Spencer, Dylan Staley Scacia, Jelia Stallworth, Michael Stefan, Damayana Stevenson, Mason Stone, Adam Storts, Daleen Tapiri, India Tate, Alani Tisro, Stanley Tillismay, Jordan Theodore, Sholania Thema, Gabriella Thomas, Samuel Thomas, John Tidswell, Sky Tones, John Tones, Carter Train, Star Tucker, Angel Chukuba Lucas, Danielle Turner, India Turner, Ashley Van, Christopher Varner, Anna Vasquez, Isabella Vasquez, Paula Vega Silveria, Annalie Velasquez, Ronnie Velasquez, Brendo Velasquez Sonte, Jason Velasquez Roblero, Kamar Virtus, Jemima Vediak, Marvelous Vic Honoraro, Dylan Vicente, Valeria Vilches, Alexander Vilse, Enoch Vincent, Fidalian Vincent, David Waddell, Keyshawn Walker, Patrick Walker, Pharrell Rocker, Shamarian Warner, Derek Warren, Curtis Washington, Jalea Waters, Kiera Waters, Edward Weigel, Carl Wessel, Alea White, Nikia White, Lisa Whittleson, Angel Williams, Kaylee Williams, Soraya Williams, Warren Williams, DeMonte Williams, Xavier Williams, Angela Wilson, Matthew Wilson, Meili Shilo, Xavier Yepes Santos,
Again, class of 2025, congratulations. Again, class of 2025, congratulations. We finally did it! We are standing here today not to celebrate an end, but the beginning. You all have embarked on a journey far more than you expected. Thank you to the faculty and staff for making it all happen and for impacting every student in their educational journey. To all of you, the rest of the world awaits your powers no matter which path you choose to overcome. Never forget the memories that you created at the swamp. And don't just go out there and be a Gator, be a greater Gator. Graduates, please rise. Finally, class of 2025,